Hello, and welcome back to Quantum Suicide. On the last episode, we ended up in a timeline where, besides the captain, we had a completely new cast. They welcomed us with open arms, in a positive light, and I believe we had a feast. But now, it's time to find out what happens if we don't press the button. So here it goes. Just pressing the button, regardless of how happy I am, might be a mistake. I took a deep breath and considered the situation for a moment. My thought process wasn't being overly helpful, rather, it was preoccupied. The watch. It's on, I think, the watch. Super helpful, brain. I decided to wake up Yoshiki and ask for his opinion. He would have to provide more health than my current brain. Holding the watch in one hand, I used the other to start gently pushing on Yoshiki's shoulder. Yoshiki, wake up.
Can't. Sleeping.
I'm here to change that. I simply brush off his gentle... he simply brushes off my gentle nudges. It appears I might have to get creative. Yoshiki, the engineering bay is on fire.
What?
Yoshiki pounced out of his bed and is burrito wrapping without hesitation. I ran out of my quarters in a little, and ran out of my quarters in a little more than his boxes. Well, that didn't go as planned. I sat on the side of the bed, fixated on the watch. It wasn't long before my quarters door opened, revealing an embarrassed Yoshiki who was in the midst of his scolding. I could hear the captain, who was in the hallway.
I do not want to see you again until you are dressed appropriately.
And
I am disappointed in you, Yoshiki.
I could see Yoshiki's eyes welling up in tears as the quarters door shut behind him. He quickly became dressed and attempted to avoid eye contact with me. Is the captain not going to question why he's in my quarters? Or my... I don't remember if I'm in his... I think I'm in his quarters. Yoshiki, I'm...
Why would you tell me the engineering bay's on fire?
Because we wanted to wake you up. I was trying to wake you up.
So I could get in trouble. Thanks a lot.
I could see that he was pretty upset. I didn't mean to get him in trouble. I wanted to show you this. I passed him a now glowing pocket watch over to Yoshiki. His eyes dried up immediately and all signs of his distress drained from his face as a smile started encroaching across it.
Your watch! It's working!
Exactly. Yeah, I woke up and it was on. I was going to press the button.
You can't!
What?
You can't press the button. I forbid it.
Why do you forbid it? Yoshiki suddenly looked uncertain.
You are... foreboded. Wait, is that a word?
I believe so. Yes, no, maybe. I'm not sure. That's not the point. Yoshiki simply stared at me, pounding. Why don't you want me to press the button? That face has no power with me. What's wrong? Yeah.
Well...
Yoshiki made his way over to me, sitting next to me on the bed.
You only just came into my life, and you can't just leave.
Yoshiki's eyes were filled with determination. Why would I be leaving?
The watch is supposed to allow you to change dimensions, right?
Well, yeah.
So if you press the button, it might make you leave.
Then join us.
I don't want you to leave.
Yoshiki grabbed my hand and, as he looked into my eyes beggingly.
Please don't press the button. Unless you can take me with you.
Yeah, why not? Yoshiki smiled warmly, but I could see his eyes were terrified that I might leave. Alright. I will leave the pocket watch alone until I can ensure that if I press the button, I can take you with me. Yoshiki leaped forward, wrapping me in his arms.
Thank you, bestie. I will ensure that you don't ever regret this.
Too late. I hugged him back just as tight. I could never regret spending more time with you. I disagree. I mean, Yoshiki's good and all, but, you know.
So, do we have to get up right now? Or can we go back to sleep?
I mean, we're already up, so we may as well stay up. Does this answer your question? I started rolling myself in my blanket. Yoshiki soon followed. It wasn't long before both the bed and burritos were fast asleep. Okay.
Oh ho ho ho! What do we have here?
breakfast in bed, technically, I guess. Hi, Die. Oops. I will free from my blanket and see Die standing at the end of the bed, smiling slyly. Die?
Feeling refreshed this morning? Or were you up all night?
Die? No thanks. Well, why would I have been up all night? Die nodded towards Yoshiki, the Yoshiki burrito that was still sleeping, mouth open, next to me. Not what it looks like.
Look, sister, power to ya.
What?
Really? Yoshiki?
Who would you have picked? Isn't, I forgot the medical doctor's name. The male one. Not Beatrix. What's wrong with Yoshiki? Yoshiki been staying awake and attempting to defend his honor.
Well, I guess I did already kill the most handsome man on the ship.
So that's who you choose. Yoshiki's a great man, a handsome man.
Mom, shh. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, Die.
Oh, Oedipus complex, eh? You're right. He's a keeper.
I'm just gonna no comment. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna ignore, and we're not gonna feed a power. We're not gonna fall for the bait. We're not gonna take bait. Really, Yoshiki, of all the times to be half asleep, to call me mum.
Anywho, I'm here for a reason.
Is it to kick me out so you can tell Yoshiki his role? Oh?
I have come to inform you, and Mummy Lover over there, your roles for this round of the deletion game Vampire Children.
Okay. When does the game start?
In about 2 hours. So you'll have plenty of time to deduce.
Deduce.
You want to breed blindly with a vampire? Well, I guess your taste in partners is already questionable.
Well, I mean, that's how it was, Nicholas. I forgot Nicholas's name for some reason. Well, it won't be Vladimir. It won't be. Well, I mean, so the choices would really only be Yoshiki and Kadashi. Die, grow up.
Grow up? Look at the kettle calling the pot black. Why are you getting so upset?
I don't get how we're being childish. Just tell me my role.
Can no do. Not with him here.
Fine, I'll go wait in Yoshiki's quarters while you tell him, and then please come to tell me.
Why wouldn't he leave? This is your quarters.
He just called me mum. He isn't going anywhere fast unless you yell
Yoshiki! The engineering bay is on fire!
again. Fire. Yoshiki shot up once again, panicked and ran out to my quarters, this time still wrapped in his blanket.
Problem solved.
Suppose. Oh man, I'm gonna hear about this later. He's not gonna be happy that it happened again.
Ahem. Now, your role.
Come on, human.
Bum bum.
Wait, really?
Yeah, sorry. You have been selected as the game's vampire. Congratulations!
Interesting. This doesn't feel like something I should be congratulated for.
Oh, such a naive stance.
I believe you explained this to us before. What, why?
Being the vampire. This is your game. Your time to shine.
No, I believe that's a spin-off game of a different series. How is that?
Being the vampire means you're in control, and if handled correctly, a sure victory.
Well, not really, as Beatrix has demonstrated. As long as we just don't play the game, the vampire can't win. Doesn't that feel like that?
And it won't be with that attitude. Have some more faith in yourself. I know I do.
In yourself or in us? Really?
Yep. Still hoping you come out on top. Well, I best go deal with Yoshiki. Toodles!
See ya. I dissipated from my quarters, leaving me alone in my bed. For the first time in days, the vampire took a deep breath. Yes, I guess now is when I need to make the biggest decision in this game. Will I play alone, or will I get myself a Clyde? Time to quickly make this a save, because why not? I will do this alone. I don't need a partner to win this. I held jokingly, laughing at my own actions. Alright, if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to win this, alone or not, I need to come up with a game plan. Before I could even start, I appeared in front of me.
We need to speak.
Is D.A.I already finished? Hi, good morning.
I do not have long. Come to the server room.
We're going to do more of the puzzles, not the puzzles, well, technically, it's one giant puzzle across multiple timelines. Alright, yeah, cool.
I must make this quick. She is attempting to take control, but
Do we have any of the passwords?
This is your only chance.
Where do we go? We go... Nope, wrong one. Branches. Right here. Okay, so bidding wars, no password, Nicholas' death, chapter 3, no password. Whereas we have something per Aspera. That's about it, right? Yeah. So we're supposed to have at least three passwords on this end.
Once
cool.
you input the override code.
Don't have it, so gonna just no idea. What? No response. Still nothing. I quickly made my way to the server room in the hallways, which is dark too. So this is different. Hello. So I made my way slowly to the hallway. Something is wrong, Captain Yoshiki. I stuck my head in the dining hall. Kadashi Shizuka. Suddenly, the silence was pierced by a scream. I ran towards the scream. I could hear my heart pounding in my ears as my brain was pleading with my leg to stop, to run to the other direction. But yet, I kept running. Is this the serial killer version of the captain? I wasn't entirely sure where I was anymore. My leg simply had taken me here. The room was dimly lit. I stopped suddenly. Captain?
Please, help.
Who killed you? Was it you? Captain, what happened?
I killed Yoshiki.
What? You or alternate you? What? Why?
I killed me.
Okay, alternate you. No, thank you. So
I have a knife. Please, help me. Stop me.
I mean, literally at this point, anyone who has common sense would say there is an alternate version of me. Stop them. You have a knife? I took a step back and showed how to process what was happening.
Where am I?
I don't know. You're the last person to see yourself, Captain.
I lost sight of me.
Literally, I know you've been stabbed. I know you are confused, and I know you may be in shock. Looked around and still unable to discern where we were. I don't know where we are.
Not us. Me.
Jesus, I'm gonna... Right, stumbling for words. She was still speaking in riddles. To be fair to this version of ourselves, this is the first time we are encountering this problem. I started taking more steps back and showed what...
No, I'm behind you.
Well, that's unfortunate. Before I had a chance to run, I felt certain sharp pressure on my lower back, warm sensation, flowing...
She doesn't appreciate you. She doesn't deserve you.
So you kill us? Suddenly the pressure was twisted. Right, so there's also the fact of specifically the serial killer version of Kimiko is the one who is in love with the female version of us, which is why one version of us, the male version of us, got sent into the airlock. Suddenly the pressure was ripped out from my spine, and with it, top of the ground, unable to stand. So she's broken our spine. Captain?
I'm sorry.
Who attacked me?
I did I also attacked me.
The phrasing is not the best. Father Captain place a blood-covered hand on my own.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect us.
I grip back. Mirror matches are always challenging. That joke only works with Shizuka, I think.
Is that a joke? At a time like this?
Sadly. When is the better time? I mean, you know, if that's what you want your last words to be. I feel my pain fading. It was quite refreshing. My body was suddenly beginning to feel much lighter.
Stay with me.
Is there a point? If we don't, the other version of you is just going to kill us. Who swapped places? Because don't we have to swap places? So I'm assuming... Wait, it couldn't have been Yoshiki. Unless Yoshiki pressed the swap places with that version of Kimiko.
Please, stay.
I died. Cool, time to load and see if we're going to be a... Clyde, yeah. 2 beds are better than 1. Vladimir, well, I mean, if we choose Vladimir and Melody, we could promise Vladimir that obviously we can keep Melody safe. Vladimir, hey, knew my parents, but yeah, cool.
Monkey!
Hello, good morning, Melody.
I'm a human!
Are you? Are you really? That's nice, but you probably shouldn't tell people that.
Not even monkey? But we're friends, right?
Yeah, I looked at Melody, who was now looking at me with so much concern. Of course we are.
Yay! Daddy's a human too!
Cool, sweet. Vladimir suddenly appears from the other side of the room.
Melody, I told you not to tell anyone.
The monkey's okay!
I saw Vladimir let out a sigh, as if keeping her safe wasn't hard enough. She was unknowingly making it more difficult. Yep.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. I hear you're a human. Vladimir looked at Melody with a mix of emotions. It's okay, Vladimir. I already knew.
That I was a human?
Yeah.
To be sure of that, you...
Yeah, I know.
I see.
I saw Vladimir take a moment to think.
Allow me to make a proposal.
Shoot, man. Yeah, I'm listening.
We don't make our working together official.
Wait, what?
Bear with me, please.
Okay. I nodded and allowed him to continue.
If I don't breed with Melody in round 1, people will be incredibly suspicious.
You might be right. The only reason I could think that he wouldn't would be if he is the vampire trying to save her. And that it would be suspicious.
So, let's play a long game.
What do you suggest?
Allow Melody and I to breed in the first round, ensuring we have a baby score, and so Melody won't be on the chopping board. And you, breed with someone, and that someone, we be the ultimate loser.
Wait, so that person I breed with will die?
Correct, because they will have no human babies to their names at the end of the game when you win, with my and Melody's help.
Yeah. Who should I partner with?
That is up to you. I will simply help you to survive to the next round, and in turn, ensuring that Melody will too.
And this is why I chose you. You're basically a 2-for-1 partner. And, you know, if it's also us proving, I guess, loyalty to you, that will help keep Melody safe. I know it slowly is the gravity of the situation. My choice will have.
It is best that you leave, or else others may get suspicious. Melody and I will ensure to breed with vampires in round 3, to ensure you succeed in turning the entire crew.
I agreed and swiftly left his quarters, making my way back to the quarters. I arrived back in my quarters trying to switch to be I, right? What should I do? Yeah.
We need to speak.
Cool. No idea. And then we can have the same ending? We are. Same ending. Okay, timeline. So, I'm in the wrong timeline. I guess I need someone else's death now. Okay, that's... May as well save here. Let's keep giving myself a nom.
Everyone supports our team captain, right?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Nope. Tie. Interesting. Round
Team
2.
A, you.
A tie? What do we do? If we tie, I die automatically.
Why'd you tie her? I thought the captains die.
No, Yoshiki, this is a great loss. We now know how they played the last round. We now know more about the enemy. So I am thinking of...
I'm sticking same plan as last time.
Ah! Team A, you are my hero!
The game...
And then we'll just go the bottom one again. And this
Congratulations, team. And that means, and the luck.
Nicholas!
Nicholas!
Again? That's not good. Nope, that's a saving. I need to load. So, yep, worked. Bottom one again. Top one.
Let's get straight.
There we go. We won by one.
Congratulations, Team A! After 3 rounds, you have come out victorious.
Hooray!
And that means
Who loses?
enough of that.
Kitachi,
All right,
I know.
well, let's get to it. But first, just let me take the time to really congratulate all of our winners and our losers.
Shizuka's face swelled with grief as she approached Kitachi and grabbed hold of his shirt sleeve.
Oh no! Our winning wasn't supposed to sentence you to death!
I mean, it was gonna sentence someone to death.
I don't ever believe you meant for me to die, kiddo.
No, please, anyone else!
I mean, you've got the captain, a child, and the child's father. Shizuka, Kitachi patted Shizuka on the head and she began to weep.
I should have lost. Then you would still be okay.
I mean, true, that would only risk me or Nicholas.
Kiddo, you were never gonna lose. Games are your thing.
I mean, she doesn't win this game.
Should have lost on purpose.
No, you shouldn't have. You had your team to protect, and you did a wonderful job.
I mean, not necessarily. We won by 1 point. If she did a wonderful job, it would have been a demolishing victory.
But
I was Team B's captain, and I would gladly die to protect my team.
Yeah, sounds about right. I respect you, man.
Katashi!
Some games you win, some games you lose. In my case, it's usually lose.
Then stop playing against Shizuka. Kitachi left out a hard laugh before the captain interrupted.
I'm sorry, Katashi. I tried to ensure we all had points.
I know you did, Captain. But as you said, it was important that we protect Melody. And we did. Besides, it's quite fitting, isn't it? After all, I was the one who triggered the game to start early in the first place.
Shizuka shuffled to the back of the crowd. Although she was doing over her best to hide her face, I could hear her quietly crying. Diamond is going to clear her throat, though.
Yes, I agree. Super fitting. Now let's get on with it.
Diamond materialized a wheel in front of her and started spinning immediately. Her eyes widened as she watched it spin. Tick, tick, tick.
Oh, how fitting, Katashi. You're going to be cooked to death.
Can't come up with anything new, eh, Di?
Excuse me?
I'm not the first person to die from being cooked.
I mean, technically, yeah, Sora did die from that.
Katashi, don't be insensitive.
I mean, it's buying him a few seconds longer. The captain placed a reassuring hand on the back of Melody's head. Melody was planted firmly at Kimiko's side, grabbing tight as the captain's leg with both arms. Kitachi glanced sheepishly at Melody before meeting the captain's gaze.
Sorry about that. I'm about to die, though. So can you forgive me this once, Captain?
And then she says no. That's a lie, obviously. Kitachi looked at the captain playfully.
Of course.
The captain did her best to force a smile.
I will have you know, Mr. Space Farmer. Not that that is even a real job. I have arranged a way to cook you without needing to resort to what happened last time.
And how would that be?
Oh?
You know, I spend so much time every week trying to come up with interesting ways for you all to die, and this is the thanks I get. You know I am not phoning this in, right? Why does no one appreciate my creativity?
Because you're the evil mastermind. Dai's anger suddenly turned to tears.
I even spend hours designing the deletion game rounds for you all.
I mean, some make sense. Some are literally just like basically a game of rock, paper, scissors. Everyone looked at the room, at each other confused.
You don't ever have to play the same game twice, but still, no one thanks me.
Aw, don't say that, D.A.I. I'm sure we all appreciate how hard you work for us.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yoshiki!
The captain gave Yoshiki a scathing look, causing Yoshiki to snap out of his momentary lapse of judgment.
Sorry. You know I can't handle it when people cry. Especially girls.
That's kind of unfair. Captain seemed both angered and baffled by his stupidity.
Excuse me, Captain, but Yoshiki and I were having a beautiful moment.
I mean, since when do you care? Well, I guess that's you care probably because Yoshiki's making a body. I turned his attention back to Yoshiki.
You know what, Yoshiki? I will remember your kindness.
She won't do anything about it.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. When I kill you, I will stay with you and cheer you on until you eventually stop breathing.
Say thank you.
I will even pretend to mourn for you. Isn't that sweet?
That's honestly fair. That's honestly more than what she'll do for someone else. Yoshiki let out a nervous laugh.
Yeah, I guess it is. I appreciate it, D.A.I.
Katashi cleared his throat, reminding everyone at the task at hand.
Oh, how unthoughtful of me. I should be focusing on the man of the hour.
So, how exactly is this going to happen?
Kitchen, right?
Well, first we will...
Wait, I don't want to know.
I hear you. You want to learn through experience.
D.A.I winked at Katashi.
All right, everyone. Let's all head to the kitchen.
The kitchen? I hate to disappoint, but I won't fit in the oven.
No, with that attitude you won't.
Shh, you already said you didn't want to know. Now onwards.
But I believe we had this death in the other timeline. Or at least the other branch. Everyone marched solemnly into the dining hall towards the kitchen, which was close by. It was even a few minutes that had passed before we arrived.
Okay, so what I need is for everyone to stand on the outside of the kitchen. Don't go inside. Stay in the hallway.
Everyone looked puzzled, but it's still there.
Now, Katashi, if you would please make your way into the kitchen. See? How fitting for the space farmer, am I right?
I don't know. Here's the chef, though. Katashi was entering the kitchen, and it felt a tug on his arm.
I'm sorry.
Shizuka had tears streaming down her face, but was still not lifting her head. Rather, she was looking at the floor.
Kiddo, I said it's more than okay. Now come on.
Katashi lifted her head, with the hand over the chin and make eye contact.
What is our motto for failure? What happens when we fail?
You die?
Yeah.
Well, in this instance, yes. But, I mean in general. What happens when we fail?
Other people die.
Learn, retry, succeed.
That's right. We learn, we retry, and we succeed. I'm simply leaving the learning to you, kid. Make sure to win, okay?
Sorry about that. I think I said this last time as well, like, when you died, but, she won't be succeeding while I exist. Shizuka's tears dried up, as a stifled back her tears.
I'll do it. I'll win this whole thing.
Nope.
That's the spirit.
Katashi patted Shizuka on the head for the last time, and then stepped into the kitchen.
Officer Ikari, you have served the Everett well, and we thank you for your service. Salute.
We all saluted Katashi at the door, and was sealed off by D.A.I.
About time, people.
The kitchen had been locked down. Temperature control in the kitchen was no longer automated. Temperature control inside the kitchen is now set to complete disinfection cycle. Disinfection cycle.
Oh, how rude of me. Sometimes I forget you ran away with your coward parents and know very little about this ship.
Well, I mean, it's not like we had a choice.
A disinfection cycle is an operation that can occur in any part of the ship. It isolates a part of the ship and heats it up using the temperature control to kill any live viruses and bacteria.
But does it not set anything on fire? Because it sounds like obviously raising the temperature would, especially if it was like the laboratory, which has all the notes and paper. Like it would set that on fire. Why would the ship even be able to do that?
Why? Why? Isn't that obvious?
to clear any viruses and sterilize things.
Let's say we picked you up from space like we did, but you had, let's say, the bubonic plague. If we don't have a cure on board, we need to get rid of that real quick to limit infection to the other crew.
Exactly, yeah.
So we would just quarantine you and your disease and cook you. Then no more you or disease.
That's so...
Back me up, Captain. You know the protocol.
Wait, really, if I was sick...
It isn't personal. I need to protect the crew, and if you did in fact have an infectious disease that could transfer to the other crew...
But heating it up to the point where it kills the person is kinda stupid, since you're trying to save people's lives. Nevertheless, though, that'll have to be it for now. So, hopefully you've enjoyed the captain's kind of weird ramblings and poor phrasing. And hopefully I can see you in the next one. With that, goodbye.